Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Skates. Today, and only today, Sonic is here to tell you. No, I'm not gonna do that. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Skates. Today, and only today, we are here to talk about Sonic. That's right, it's actually been a while since I've done a Sonic news update video, and that's kind of just because things have really shifted, right? Originally, I had made a video like this back in April, right after my Sonic review, talking about like what it means for the future of Sonic, and then everything got fucked, right? The world got fucked. The Sonic panel that was supposed to take place at SXSW got canceled, and then Sega announced that they were gonna do another presentation for Sonic in April, and that got pushed. Well, wait, SXSW was March. Yeah, April it got delayed, and now we definitely don't know when any event is taking place. But there have been a couple things that have come out since then. I figured, it's time. Let's just sit down, take everything we know, and talk about everything Sonic. First of all, I want to make a big congrats, right? The Sonic Movie 2 has officially been greenlit. Again, it's not really a surprise. It's a little actually thankful because there was an article 2 weeks ago that came out being like, it's not confirmed whether they would make a Sonic Movie 2 or not. Again, that's companies not being able to say anything, or maybe they hadn't even literally greenlit it yet. But it is good to know that the Sonic movie is getting a sequel. I mean, when you really sit down and think about it, it was the last major movie of this year, right? And maybe one of the last major movies we'll ever see in theaters. I hope not, though. But Sonic Movie 2, I'm really excited for it. They're bringing back the same directors, the same cast, so it's good to know that there is still a creative spark there, especially with that ending with Tails. I mean, come on, bro. We're gonna get that CG. Oh my god, that CG Tails looks fucking incredible, so I cannot wait for that shit. Now, another thing we got, which was Aaron Weber, right? So Aaron Weber, who is the creative, like, he's kind of like the social media guy for Sonic, right? He did an interview actually talking about how the dev team, especially after Sonic Forces, took back and told themselves, look, it's time we stop pumping out Sonic games yearly, and it's time we really sat down and took our time with Sonic, right? Take longer development time for Sonic, because I think they understand that it's a brand that people really care about, people are willing to pay for. So and when it's quality, it's successful, right? I mean, you look at Sonic Mania, it wasn't a game that was amazing and then all critics shot it down. They loved it. And you look at Sonic Movie, right? It wasn't like, it was something that people really loved. So it's not a thing of people just want to hate Sonic. It's that when there's a quality Sonic product, people will be there. And when there's a shitty Sonic project, people will riot about it, right? So I think this is a good step for the development. I'm glad Aaron Weber talked about this, right? Because even when you really sit down and think about it, right? Sonic, we haven't gotten a brand new Sonic game since 2017, right? This will be year 3 without a Sonic game, right? Because we got Forces last in 2017 and Mania in 2017. 2018, we didn't get anything except the expansion for Sonic Mania Plus, which you can technically count, but not really as a full game. And in 2019, we got Team Sonic Racing, which wasn't a Sega Sonic Team project. It was made by Sumo Digital, which is a different development studio. So when you really sit down and think about it, it's been a hot minute since we've had a Sonic game, and that's why we're so hungry for news, right? We want to know what's going on with our favorite hedgehog, what's next, right? And we've been going in circles and extreme speculation, right? Because there's just so many directions it can go in, right? And I feel like it's time to talk about that, right? So what is going on? First of all, when are we going to get this announcement, right? So I think I've narrowed it down to 3 possible subjects, right? Suspects, not subjects, right? So first one, IGN, right? IGN is hosting a Summer of Gaming event, right? I think at the end of this week, actually, it starts leading into this week. And 2 times that they've had promotional material for it, Sonic has been on the cover, right? They've had 2 posters where Sonic is one of the sleds. Again, that could mean nothing, right? That doesn't have to mean anything, right? But they said they're gonna have third parties there. Sega is going to show something in there, so it could be there, right? That is definitely a possibility. Obviously, IGN and Sonic don't really go hand in hand, right? We know history, what's gone there, but it's not impossible, but I don't think it's super likely. Another place people are thinking that's going to happen is the Sony PS5 reveal event taking place this Friday. Again, I don't think so, right? The only thing I think PlayStation and Sonic have in common is that they go with blue, right? And I don't think it goes past that, really. And when you really sit down and think about it, right, PlayStation hasn't really marketed or revealed a Sonic game in like God knows how long, right? I mean, it's really been a on their own or a Nintendo kind of thing. Even then, like, I really think Sonic announces stuff on its own constantly, right? I have never personally seen a Sonic game revealed in a Direct or a PS Direct, a recent or a State of Play or anything, right? They really do just drop trailers at their panels and everything, right? It's for the crowd, that audience that cares about that stuff, right? Now, the most likely place I think it's going to be is the New Game Plus Expo. For those of you that don't know, this is another one of the 10 million digital events we're getting this summer, and this one is going to have a bunch of Japanese developers like Bandai, like Sega, Atlas, and all these guys, and I think that seems to be the most likelihood. One, because it takes place June 23rd, which is obviously like a day where that is Sonic's birthday, right? I'm pretty sure that's Sonic's birthday. Quote me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, Sonic's birthday is June 23rd. That takes place that day. Again, that could mean nothing, but I still do think that seems like it would be the most likely place, right? I think with all these digital events going on, I don't think we're going to get a Sonic announcement on its own. I think it's going to be part of one of these digital presentations, right? Just so that they can, be part of a conversation, be part of the crowd, kind of get like a bigger exposure than just dropping the trailer. Because again, dropping the trailer works, but I think you can get more buzz if you're part of something bigger, And yes, so those are my 3 likely candidates. Again, they could just be like, hey, fuck it, we're dropping something, but we don't know. And again, they could not be at any of these. It's not necessary. But I do really think June is the month where we get our Sonic news. I think it's time. And I when we go into game speculation, that's when it really gets difficult, right? Because I don't know, right? I think, like I said, I personally think it's going to be one of 3 options or 2 of 3 options. I think a Sonic Mania 2 has to happen, right? Like, I don't know if they're going to announce one, but I feel like Sonic Mania was such a massive success, right? You look at the dev team also that made it, which is Christian Whitehead and the team. They've opened up a new studio, right? And they said they were working on projects, but we have yet to see a single thing from them, right? And I think that's a little suspicious. I think they might be collabing with them on a Sonic Mania 2, right? I understand if they want to take a break and do something else, but I just feel like Mania was such a massive success, right? People consider that now in like a list of one of the best modern platformers of all time, right? It's like, and I think that's a big deal. And I think if you just make a game like that, or even just all brand new levels or anything, you could have a massive success on your hand. And I think that Mania 2 is going to happen eventually, right? Even if it's not announced this summer or as part of Sonic's 30th anniversary, I think it would be insane to not make a sequel, right? Option 2, right, in my opinion, is Adventure. I think Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 is just something, it keeps coming back to me, man. Like, it's just something that I keep bringing back up. It's something that I really think is going to happen, right? And just because, well, look, we got the Crash remix, they were a big success. We got Spyro remix, it was a big success. FF7 remake, RE2, it's like all these classic games that people know and love that are polygonal, especially. Mario's getting remasters. It's like, it feels like Sonic Adventure has so much fanfare right now, and I think with a new fresh coat of paint, that same gameplay style that's different from the boost formula, I think people are a little tired of it. It's not bad, it's great, I love it, but I think it's time we shift it. And I think the best way you do that is you go and remake Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. You see if people's response to that is good in modern days. Like if they update, obviously, the graphics, they make it look super polished, they keep that same gameplay style but fix a lot of the bugs and issues with it. I think we could be looking at a cool future for Sonic, right? So Adventure 1 and 2 remake is a highly likelihood, and I think that's personally what I think is going to happen and what I want the most. Now, option 3 is they pull another thing where they just do a brand new idea, brand new mechanic, like Sonic Lost World or Sonic fucking Secret Rings, you know what I mean? Like when they go off the rails with a weird, unique idea, right? And I'm not opposed to that. I'm cool with that if it's, hey, we are ready to take Sonic in a brand new direction you've never seen before. I think that would be amazing. Like, I think that would be really cool if they're able to pull off some crazy idea that involves taking Sonic in like an open world or right, a new type of level design. That would be awesome, right? So I feel like those are the 3 kind of styles that we could come to expect from this stuff. I wouldn't expect some kind of spin-off yet. I think, they usually do spin-offs after mainline games, so but I do think we might get 2 projects. I just feel like from now on, we gotta have something for the 2D fans and something for the 3D fans, because it really is like Mario, where there's people that are fans of of both different ones. I mean, for Mario, people mostly love both because they're consistently quality. But I think for Sonic, there's a fragment of the fandom, and I think you should appeal to both fandoms in there. But yeah, so that's what we know so far. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. What are you guys excited to see? But again, I do think June is the month. I would be shocked if it is otherwise. And whether the games are coming out this year or not, I don't know. The big issue, quote unquote, is that next year is Sonic's 30th anniversary, right? And I don't know if they want to save stuff for next year. Now, another thing, a last thing I haven't shouted out there. Ports, bro. I understand, again, I have a PC, I can play these games anytime I want, but how are the Sonic games not on Switch, bro? That is such easy money. Sonic Generations on Switch would make bank, or on PS4, or anything. Just like port those games natively, not Xbox backwards compatibility, not PlayStation Now where you gotta stream it. Make it just a collection, put it on the consoles, right? Maybe do that next year with another game, but have something out this year. I want something this year, please, and I hope they do. But again, if they need more dev time, that's it. That's all. That's all right. And thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think if you're excited. And I'll see you all next time. Peace. I love you.